Talk to yourself this way every single day. Hi champions, I'm Dr. Meghna Dikshit, author of the book You Matter, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to our channel. Here we explore the fascinating realms of mind and brain, share the secret to success, help you heal your past and prepare for a brilliant future. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And to all our returning viewers, a heartfelt welcome. If you are ready to dive into the incredible world of brain potential, type ready in the chat box right now. Apart from this video, there are two ways I can help you more. There are two links posted in the caption. Register for my live seminar to train your brain to achieve all your goals. And you can purchase my book You Matter through the link and start your personal growth journey with me. Now, are you surprised with today's topic? Is there a different way that we can talk to ourselves? So yes, my dear champions, there is a different way to talk to ourselves. But before we learn the different way how to talk to ourselves, let us first understand actually how we speak to ourselves. We all have a voice in our head, and that voice is constantly speaking to us. Have you heard that voice? And how often do you hear that voice? Let me know in the comment section. Some of you may be aware of this voice, or some of you it may come as a surprise. Voice in my head? What is that? This voice is called the self-talk. Self-talk is our internal dialogue. It comes from our subconscious mind and consists of our beliefs, thoughts, ideas, any questions we have. The self-talk can be positive and negative. It can be encouraging or dissuading. Remember the time when you had paid for that gym membership? The voice in your head was encouraging. Yes, go for it. It's high time. You started your daily workout. And then the Monday morning when you had to go to the gym, the voice said, oh, I'm feeling so tired. Why did I book morning slot? I will change the slot timing and make it afternoon. Listening to the voice, you paid for the gym membership, and now listening to the voice, you decided to skip going to the gym in the morning. Now, do you understand what I'm saying? Type I got it, IGI in the chat box. So how does this work? Let me explain. This voice in our head is linked to our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is governed by our reptilian brain. Our reptilian brain was formed millions of years back. That time, man was at the bottom of the food chain. Man or the Homo sapiens knew only two things, fight or flight. They had to constantly focus on keeping themselves safe and worry about when they will get the next food. The reptilian brain is thus wired to look at all that can go wrong, and the tiger will come and eat you up. That's why every time you want to do something new, the voice in the head says, look, last time you did the same thing and see what happened. Why are you getting into this again? It's not your cup of tea. This is because our reptilian brain is wired for negative bias. So of our all self-talk, 90% of the time is repetitive and negative. Now you may ask, are you born with this repetitive and negative self-talk? No, we are not. Our self-talk gets sharpened in our childhood with all the experiences we gather and the primary relationships that we build with our primary caregivers. So can this self-talk be changed? Yes, definitely. Self-talk is like the muscle. We regularly practice and build it stronger. But there's a way to do it. And soon I'm going to talk about it. In a few steps, I'll tell you how can you start reshaping your self-talk. So tell me if this has been interesting so far for you. Type interesting in the chat box. Before I share with you the steps, how we ought to be talking to ourselves, let me first explain how to identify negative self-talk. So get your pen and paper and start writing. Our self-talk falls into 4 categories. First one is personal or blame. Blaming self for everything. Your child falls down while playing and gets hurt. The voice says it's your fault. I should have been more alert. Anything that happens, you say to yourself that it is your fault. Second, blowing it out of proportion or magnifying things. I'll give the same example of your child falling down while playing and getting hurt. First, you will blame yourself. It's my mistake. I should have been more alert. I was busy talking to other mothers. And what kind of a mother am I? I cannot even take care of my child. Do you get what I'm saying here? You forget all the 10 positive aspects and magnify this one situation in your head. The third, worst case scenario. From magnifying, you think of the worst case scenario. There's no logic or reason to this self-talk. Fourth one is righteousness. Looking at everything as good or bad, right or wrong, comes from this kind of self-talk, comes from deep inferiority complex. So henceforth, the first step into changing the way you talk to yourself is to identify the self-talk. Once you have identified the category, the second step is to write. Make it a daily habit to write down your self-talk. Writing down all that the voice is saying will help you in emptying your mind. If your glass is filled with muddy water, no matter how much clear water you pour, the water will remain muddy. You have to throw out all the muddy water and then fill the glass with clear water. The same way, empty your mind of all the negative self-talk by writing it down every single day. This should be done in the morning after you wake up. The third step is to change the words that you use. For example, it's a normal habit to say, I hope I get that job, or I hope I can go on that holiday this year, or I hope I meet a good partner and settle down. Instead, become aware and say, I know I'm getting that job. I know I'm going on my holiday this year. I know I'm meeting a partner aligned with my values and settling down this year. Changing the words from I hope to I know is very powerful. This will pave the path for rewiring your brain. The fourth step is to write your goals, dreams, and aspirations in a separate journal. This also ought to be done daily. Now, the key is to write your goals, dreams, and aspirations in a present continuous tense. For example, one of your goals is to buy that dream apartment. So you write, I am purchasing 2-bedroom hall kitchen in this locality for X amount of money by December 2024. You write as much specific you can. The fifth step in changing the way you talk to yourself is to go to the root of the self-talk and heal yourself of all the trauma that you may have gone through in the course of your growing up years. For this, you ought to align with a mentor who will guide you to work on your emotions, fears, and beliefs. And the fifth step is to surround yourself with high vibration people. People who will encourage you, support you, and boost your confidence. These are the people who have gone through their own grind and emerged winners. The more you will follow these steps, you will slowly start seeing the shift within you and outside your environment. It will boost your self-image. You will be more focused on what you want for yourself in your life. You will start to sleep better, feel better, and look good. Your overall immune system will improve, and this will have a positive impact on all your relationships. Remember, the key to bettering your life is to know how to talk to yourself. Now, did this video help you? Give me a like in the comment section and also share it with your family and friends. And if you really want me to help you furthermore, then connect with me with these 2 links in the chat box. Register for my live seminar to train your brain to achieve all your goals. And second, you can purchase my book, You Matter, through the link and start your personal growth journey with me. Until then, next time.